I'm Lesley Christine. I'm an emotional healing and metapsychology coach and the publisher of a 100th anniversary edition of Florence Scovel Shin's The Game of Life and How to Play It. This is 5 things that I believe you need to develop discipline and mental resilience. Number 1, you got to regulate your nervous system. Discipline is kind of a funny word because it can mean both punishment and training for improvement. And of course, in this case, what we mean is discipline as the ability to stick to something that you want to do. But in order to see something through, there needs to be a level of regulation within your nervous system, or the whole thing will fall apart. If you feel unsafe, or like you're in a heightened state of stress, the discipline feels like punishment and it will lead to burnout. If you feel calm and safe inside, it's easier to have discipline to push through when things get tough. So, regulating the nervous system helps to develop discipline and mental resilience. Number 2, get comfortable with failure. Resilience is our ability to bounce back after setbacks or failure. And I think a lot of us, especially those who did well in school when they were kids, struggle a little bit with the idea of failure. We learned from a really early age that not only was failure not acceptable, but it was to be avoided at all costs. And then when you go into adult life, especially if you have really big dreams and things that you want to achieve, especially if you're going to take some risks, you feel like you can't fail. But the reality is, you have to get comfortable with the idea of failure. Failure is just feedback. It tells you what's working and what's not working. It doesn't mean that you are a failure. It just means that maybe that thing that you tried didn't work. If you don't take risks, then you really aren't living the full life that you were meant to live. So, in order to have resilience, we have to get comfortable with the idea of failure. Number 3, let things go. We often dwell on things that have happened in the past, whether you're replaying an old conversation over and over again in your mind, whether you're remembering a mistake that you made in the past, or you're holding on to a place where someone hurt you. When we dwell, we are living in the past, and then we begin to create our future from the pain of the past. And that's not really the future that you want to create, is it? When you let go of things, you are freeing yourself to create the future that you want. You can let go of things by not allowing those past experiences to define you, by feeling your emotions fully, and then moving on. Number 4, practice self-trust and listening within. This is built over time by noticing those times that you did trust yourself and it worked out. And also noticing times that you listened to external pressures despite knowing inside what you should do and seeing how that played out. The more trust that you have in yourself and what that internal compass is telling you, the more comfort that you will have in following it despite whatever's going on around you. Even continuing to listen within and trust when you don't yet see evidence of success in your external world. Number 5 is to be your own best friend, because you are the only one that you will be around 24/7 every single day for every day of your life. Be kind to yourself. Speak lovingly to yourself and don't depend on somebody else to do it for you. You have to do that for yourself. Your words have power, and if you are beating yourself up, telling yourself that you aren't good enough on a daily basis, you will begin to believe it and completely crumple under any pressure. If you treat yourself as you would your best friend, you will have the resilience to withstand the challenges of life. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.